Today on The Stay-at-Home Chef, I'm showing you how to make the best apple nachos ever. Hey, Chef Kate here, and if you're like me, you have a hard time getting in your daily amount of fruits and vegetables. But these apple nachos are gonna have you wanting to eat apples all day long. Because they're fun to make, and I'm gonna show you my soon, not to be so secret, apple bourbon caramel sauce. It's going to be the perfect topping for our apple nachos, and it starts off with melting 1 cup of butter into a large saucepan over medium heat. Once that butter is melted, you're going to pour in 1 can or 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk, followed by 1 cup of corn syrup and 2 1/4 cups of brown sugar. And yes, I know I'm gonna get a ton of comments about this is a lot of sugar, but I hate to break it to you, these aren't really healthy nachos. Going back to the saucepan, we're going to use a whisk or rubber spatula and stir these ingredients together over medium heat until it starts to simmer, scraping the sides and bottom regularly so that you don't get any burning. You want to keep on stirring this until that caramel reaches an internal temperature of 200 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you don't have a thermometer, let it come to a full rolling boil for 1 full minute so all the granulation dissolves. Then, once it reaches 200 to 205 degrees Fahrenheit, take it off the heat. Then carefully stir in 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of salt, and the best part, 5 tablespoons of apple bourbon. Stir until it's well combined, and if you're worried about the alcohol, feel free to leave that part out. I get asked often if apple juice would be a good substitute for the apple bourbon, and it just isn't. So just leave the alcohol out. Let's set this aside and get started on our apple portion. Today I'm using a variety of apples, but use whatever you want. To start, take those washed apples and cut them into chips. You do so by cutting from the outside to the inside. Then, once you've hit that core, rotate that apple 90 degrees and start on the next side. I love cutting it this way because there's more surface area for that caramel, but cut it however you want to. Then spread those apples out on the plate just like you would for nachos. Then top with your caramel sauce. Then finish off your nachos with your favorite toppings. Personally, I love to top my apple nachos with mini chocolate chips, toffee bits, melted white chocolate drizzle, mini marshmallows, or fresh peanuts. Once your apple nachos are topped, you are ready to eat. Thanks for watching. You can find the full written recipe in the video description below. Be sure to check out the website, thestayatHomeChef.com, where you can find hundreds of restaurant quality recipes that you can easily make at home. We'll see you later.